Okay, now what I'm going to show you is inserting a new U-joint, like this bad boy, into this. As you can see, the old U-joint is out of the way, and the new one's ready to be accepted. Now what you're going to have to do, be really careful, especially in a shed that's as messy as mine, is you're going to have to pull the caps off the U-joint for installation. And what you have to be very careful is sometimes the needle bearing will come out and it'll lay flat against the end of the cap. And when that happens, you'll know for sure because you won't be able to get your C-clips into the girdles, and this will seem like there's a gap between there and there. So very carefully, especially in a dirty shed, one cap in, then you slide that into that piece, then you get to put the other end cap. Now comes the fun part. Open your vise enough. Two people really do wonders for this particular job, but since I'm kind of by myself right now, I'll attempt to do it by myself so you have an idea. Now, straighter in it goes, the better it is for you, because everything will line up better. And right now I don't have everything going in straight. I have a bit of an angle. So what I'm going to do is a little tapping with a hammer. I'll go grab the hammer. Now another thing I probably could do is back the one cup up, which is not going to be easy since I've already started it. Okay, yeah, this is going to be one of my not so better jobs. Okay, what you can do to make it somewhat easier is run your U-joint evenly between the two, and this way when you push the caps into place, it has a guide to keep everything where it should be. And once again, I require a bit of extra torque. The handy bar. Well, here we go. We seem to have a bit of a bind there. So what I'm going to do, this cup here went all the way in. This one's giving me a bit of a problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it through. Now this is how it would work on an easy drive shaft. Like the Chev half-ton drive shafts usually go this simple for pushing through. So what I'm going to do is I'll put my large socket there as the receiver, and this one will be my pusher. And what I'll do is I'll just reverse the process of my installation and check for something that's not going right. Okay, that went through nice and easy. Essentially that's how you would do the removal on something like a Chev half-ton. They're very nice for that. And I see I've got a little bit more to go actually, although it looks like it may have actually gone in properly. And if that's the case, then what I'm going to do is, before I try and press it back the other way, brand new C-clips. They come with it, and When you get something new with the kit, do your best to use it. These are relatively easy to install. That being said, now it's going to give me a hard time. I'm willing to bet. But essentially, put it in place. It's going to give me a hard time because I'm off to the side to make sure that you got room to see what I'm doing. So, essentially, you want to compress. Oh, actually, if I do it this way here, it's the way I did the other ones, and it worked quite well. So it should help. If I do it the same way, I should experience the same results. There. And just wiggle it around a bit, make sure that it's in place. It is. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is, because the C-clip is there, I can now press this side in. And this cup will only go as far as the C-clip, and that allows it to lock into place. Meaning that part of the job is done. Okay, here we go. That's cool. Nice. Now, like I said, it's only going to go in so far. So if you have to put too much torque, then you're probably going further than you need to. A quick inspection shows that I do have room for the C-clip. This one will be a little bit snugger than the other one to put in, mainly because it's meant to be a press fit once everything's together. So, C-clip again, and let's see if this one will play nice too. Yeah, this one wants to play nice. Well, it does. I'm being cautious so I don't stab myself or anything. There we go. Now, this one, you definitely want to tap into place, because, like I said, it's a bit of a press fit, so it requires a little bit more force to put in place. But essentially, that's how you do a replacement of a U-joint. Like I said, the Chevs push out relatively easy, but Ford, for some reason, they want it to be a little bit fussy, so I ended up using the grinder. Well, I'm going to continue on with the rest, but essentially it's the exact same process for doing both portions. So good luck, and hopefully it goes easier for you than it did for me.